The praying hands. Back in the 15th century, in a tiny village near Nuremberg, lived a large poor family with numerous children. In order to merrily keep food on the table for this crowd, the father and head of the whole household, Albrecht Durer, the elder, worked almost 18 hours a day. By profession, he was a goldsmith, but he also did any other paying chore he could find in the neighborhood. Despite their seemingly hopeless condition, two of Albrecht Dürer, the elder's children, shared the dream of becoming famous painters. They both wanted to pursue their talent for art, but they full, knew full well that their father would never be financially able to send either of them to Nuremberg to study at the academy. After many long discussions at night in their crowded bed, the two boys finally worked out a pact. They would toss a coin. They would toss a coin. The loser would go down into the nearby mines and, with his earning, support his brother while he attended the academy. Then, when the brother who won the toss completed his studies, in 4 years, he would support the other brother at the academy either with sales of his artwork or, if necessary, also by laboring in the mines. They tossed a coin on a Sunday morning after church. Albrecht Dürer won the toss and went off to Nuremberg. Albrecht went down into the dangerous mines and, for the next 4 years, financed his brother, whose work at the academy was almost an immediate sensation. Albrecht's etching, his woodcuts, and his oils were far better than those of most of his pro- professors, and by the time he graduated, he was beginning to earn considerable fees for his commissioned works. When the young artist returned to his village, the Dürer family held a festive dinner on their lawn to celebrate Albrecht's jubilant homecoming. After a long and memorable meal, punctuated with music and laughter, Albrecht rose from his honored position at the head of the table to drink a toast to his beloved brother for the years of sacrifice that had enabled Albrecht to fulfill his ambition. His closing words were, "And now, Albrecht, blessed brother of mine, now it is your turn. Now you can go to Nuremberg to pursue your dream, and I will take care of you." All heads turned in eager expectation to the far end of the table where Albert sat, tears streaming down his pale face, shaking his lowered head from side to side while he sobbed and repeated over and over, "No, no, no." Finally, Albert rose and wiped the tears from his cheeks. He glanced down the long table at the faces he loved, and then, holding his hands close to his right cheek, he said softly, "No, brother, I cannot go to Nuremberg. It is too late for me. Look, look, what 4 years in the mines have done to my hands. The bones in every finger have been smashed at least once. And lately I have been suffering from arthritis so badly in my right hand that I cannot even hold a glass to return your toast, much less make delicate lines on parchment or canvas with a pen or a brush. No, brother, for me it is too late. More than 500 years have passed. By now, Albrecht Dürer's hundreds of masterful portraits, pen and silver point sketches, watercolors, charcoals, woodcuts, and copper engravings hang in every great museum in the world. One day, To pay homage to Albrecht for all that he had sacrificed, Albrecht Durer painstakingly drew his brother's battered hands with palms together and thin fingers stretched skyward. He called his powerful drawing simply hands. But the entire world almost immediately opened their hearts to his great masterpiece and renamed his tribute of love Praying Hands. The next time you see a copy of that touching creation, take a second look. Let it be your reminder that no one ever makes it alone. Praying Hands is likely one of the world's most reproduced images and has become an international symbol for pity and for Christianity. Durers could never have dreamed of when he made this drawing more than 500 years ago that the image will appear on Bibles, T-shirts, needlepoint and even on Andy Warhol's tombstone. This sketch is made with ink and pencil on blue paper. A popular background story goes that the hands in this sketch belong to the artist's brother, worn from hard work. These praying hands remain so popular due to the way they might belong to almost anyone, with the rough shirt sleeves suggesting a worker or everyday man as opposed to an important priest or scholar. Even though the artist did not intend for this to be a stand-alone work of art, it is an excellent and enduring example of the combination of religious, humanist, and naturalistic interest in Durer works.